Hey there folks, welcome back to the People's University of Common Sense channel. I'm your host Tracy, and today we're going to talk about the just recent, just a couple days ago, June 25th, 2026 Supreme Court ruling that struck down the ban of carrying firearms onto private property in open public unless the owner gave explicit permission. So let's get right into it. Alright, so it says the Supreme Court struck down laws that ban carrying firearms on private property open to the public unless the owner gave explicit permission. And it was kind of already that way anyway, but anyway, so let's get into the details here. So the ruling came in Wolford versus Lopez, June 25th, 2026, and applies nationwide because it interprets the Second Amendment's scope for all states. So the core holding is nationwide effect. The court ruled that states cannot impose a default ban on carrying firearms onto privately owned businesses or property that are open to the public, such as gas stations, restaurants, shops, malls, theaters, and similar venues, unless the property owner explicitly prohibits firearms. So let's get into a little more detail here. Justice Alito, writing for a 6-3 majority, stated Hawaii's law, similar laws in California, Maryland, New York, New Jersey, hobbles what the Second Amendment protects, the right for Americans to carry firearms for self-defense as they go about their daily lives. So what the ruling does establish, so the Second Amendment has the same meaning as all parts of the United States. In all parts of the United States. States cannot create spatial carve-out that effectively nullify public carry rights. Property owners still retain the right to exclude firearms, but the default rule cannot be guns are banned unless explicitly allowed. States may still ban guns in sensitive locations such as schools, government buildings, etc., but not in ordinary private businesses open to the public. So what the ruling does not do, it does not force private owners to allow guns. Owners can still ban firearms verbally, in writing, or with posted signage. Now, I know that in some states that in order for that to be enforceable, they have to cite the code, the state code on their signage that firearms are banned. Otherwise, if they just have a sign that says no firearms, that does not hold weight. So you can still go in with your firearm because they did not cite the code on the signage. So each state's probably different on that, but I know in Georgia that is specifically, they have to have the code on there. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but that is a fact. It does not affect bans on firearms in public property or designated sensitive areas. So why the court struck down these laws? The majority held that these default ban laws were not supported by historical tradition, which is now the required test under Bruin of 2022. Hawaii and other states cited anti-poaching laws and black codes as analogs, but the court rejected them as too distinct and discriminatory. So the dissenting view, property rights framing, Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson argued the case about property rights, not gun rights, noting that there is no constitutional right to enter private property without permission, armed or unarmed. Bottom line, across the nation, Supreme Court has ruled that states cannot require gun owners to obtain permission before carrying firearms onto private property that is open to the public. The default rule must be guns allowed unless the owner prohibits them, not the reverse. Now you'll see in the news where, and I'm sure you're going to see other YouTube videos where people are saying, oh no, we lost our property rights. They're going to be coming in blazing guns. And you know, it's ridiculous because no matter where you go in public, I can guarantee you there's going to be someone carrying a gun. And for people to think that only police are safe to carry guns, well, look at that recent Walmart incident where a young infant was killed by police from crossfire because the police were careless and didn't know what was behind their intended target. Very careless, very reckless. So police aren't any safer with their firearms than the general public is. So yeah, so it's definitely a win for our constitutional rights to carry firearms. And yeah, I always carry anyway, regardless of what the sign says, so they can stuff it. Hey, if you like this video content, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for upcoming videos, and please check out primitiveguy.com. I have a whole bunch of First and Second Amendment various apparel, and it's all good stuff. So wear it with pride, and until next time.